There are lots of different phrases that narcissistic individuals hate being told due to who they are as a person, due to their sense of entitlement, due to their lack of empathy, due to their inability to be able to understand who you are as a person because they're more interested in getting their needs met. When it comes to narcissistic individuals, you can simply just turn around and say no to them, and they get incredibly offended by this because it questions their sense of entitlement. It challenges their authority, it challenges their sense of control. And when you say no to a narcissist, they lack the empathy to be able to take on board your perception of the events. They just expect you to drop everything and serve them instantly. They're not interested in who you are as a person. They're interested in getting their needs met by you. When you say no to a narcissist, they can react in many different ways. They can respond with that anger and that aggression. They can go all out to guilt trip you, to make you feel responsible, to make you feel bad, to get you to say no and to get you to change your no into a yes to serve them. They can go all out to manipulate you in any way they can, to triangulate you against other people. They can come at you with things like, "You're so selfish," or "After all I've done for you and this is how you treat me," to get you to question who you are because of your ability to reflect. And we don't always recognise a narcissist and their manipulation tactics until we're that far down the line that we've lost who we are as a person, or we were raised by one, so we never knew any different. If you try to confront a narcissist on one of their lies, on one of their stories that they're trying to sell to those around them, if you simply turn around and say, "That's not entirely true, is it?" they get incredibly offended. Narcissists don't appreciate people calling them out on their lies or their distortions, as it simply threatens their carefully crafted narrative. Narcissists will more likely than not go all out to deny all knowledge, to claim that you don't know anything, that you misunderstood it. They will try to gaslight your reality. They will go all out to twist facts. They can respond with things like, "You're imagining things," or "You've misunderstood me." So they can make out that you're the problem. They'll claim that you're trying to attack them, that you're trying to make them look bad, so that they can make out that you're the issue rather than their lies. If you turn around to a narcissist and say that you're not responsible for their feelings, they're going to get offended. With their double standards, they're allowed to be insensitive towards you and then accuse you of being too sensitive. They're allowed to provoke jealousy within you and then stand back and say, "Oh, what's wrong? Is somebody jealous?" However, you can just mind your own business. You can just work hard at something. You can just get a promotion. They get offended by this and they accuse you of not paying them enough attention. They're looking to guilt you into submission. Saying that you're not responsible for their feelings when you haven't done anything negatively to provoke any feeling within them is because they're looking to guilt trip you and blame you for their emotions. And when they can't do this, they get offended. They can lash out with accusations. They can lash out with blame. They can claim that you're the one that's cold-hearted. You're the one who doesn't care about them. You're the reason they feel the way they do. However, when they provoke a feeling within you, they'll not take responsibility for that. You should be responsible for their feelings that you haven't even caused, yet they will not be responsible for the feelings that they have actually caused within you. If you tell a narcissist that you need a little time or a little space, they get incredibly offended because they think they're the best thing since sliced bread. Narcissists view your request for space as rejection of their ego, as a threat to their control. They can cling on harder. They can go all out to make sure that You don't get any time, you don't get any space. They appear out of nowhere wherever you are, putting you on edge. They can bombard you with those messages or accuse you of the one who's giving up on them, who's abandoning them, claiming that you're the one that's trying to push them away, or go ahead, fine, leave me like everyone else does. They don't recognise that their behaviour drove you to that point. However, they will happily abandon you, and they will blame you for things that you haven't even done. If you tell a narcissist that you disagree with them, they get incredibly offended because they're looking for your agreeableness. They're looking to be proved right. Disagreeing with a narcissist challenges their belief that they are always in the right, that they are superior. They can react with rage, or they can use the passive-aggressive, sulking and silent treatments. They might claim that you're the one that's always against them. They knew you wouldn't take their side, or that you don't understand anything. They might go all out to try and make you feel stupid, or they can triangulate and claim that everybody else agrees with them. If you call a narcissist out on their behaviour, if you tell them that their behaviour is unacceptable, they get incredibly offended by this. Holding a narcissistic individual accountable undermines their ability to deflect blame or to play the victim. Therefore, they might react very defensively by saying that you're no angel yourself, or, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you were perfect. They can gaslight you and claim that you're imagining things, that they didn't do anything wrong, or they can claim that you're the one that's trying to make them look bad. If you tell a narcissistic individual it's over, you're done, you're no longer willing to play their games, you're no longer willing to take part in their word salad, because whenever you try to discuss anything with them, they just send you on that spiral of their word salad and you believe that you're going crazy. So you can step out of the argument and just say, I'm done, or done with the relationship. This threatens their control. It's also a loss of supply. It threatens their ego when someone walks away from a narcissist. So they might react by trying to suck you back in temporarily while they find a new source of supply so that they can discard you quickly to punish you. They can panic, they can beg, they can promise to change, or they can launch a smear campaign against your name. They can claim that you'll never find anybody like them, or that you're the one that's overreacting as usual. Understanding these reactions can help you to understand that there isn't much point in saying these things to a narcissist, but it's not going to go in. It's not going to compute. They're going to take it how they want to take it, and they're going to twist it the best they can to fit their narrative. You can try and communicate with somebody to a point, and at some point you have to learn whether open and honest communication is going to work, or whether they're simply not interested in listening to you. Therefore, it's time to stop communicating with them and start walking away from them. You can then feel bad because you can then feel like you're treating them how they treat you, which narcissists get incredibly offended by. However, you have to protect your peace when you can't have healthy communication with somebody, when somebody doesn't take responsibility, when somebody blames you for everything that they do wrong. Any phrases you notice that a narcissist hate and the ways that they reacted, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon: How to Create Boundaries Around Those Who Have No Respect for Your Boundaries, 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People, How to Stay Sane and Break the Chain, Healing from Narcissistic and Emotional Abuse, a Narcissist Handbook, the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and Behind the Mask, the Rise of a Narcissist. If anyone is interested in those, they are all available on Amazon. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.